Okay, today we are going to discuss about four persons, right? We are going to discuss about four persons which we can see in the society. So මං අද කතා කරන්නේ සමාජයේ දකින්න පුළුවන් පුච්චල හතර දෙනෙක් පිළිබඳව. So I have made this tutorial for you. So as I mentioned that previously, when we start a Dhamma discussion or Dhamma sermon, whatever it is, we go homage to the noble triple gem, and we recite Namaskara parted 3 times. So everyone knows that how to do it traditionally. So then secondly, we address the gathering. As I mentioned here, we say, my dear devotees, and on the other hand, we can use the friends in the Dhamma. So we explain these things to the gathering. There are 4 kinds of people and how they would mold their lives. In the Tripitaka, Sutta Pitaka, Sanyutta Nikaya, Kosala Sanyutta, it is said thus: Chattaro bhikkhave puggala santo sangvijjamana lokasmin khatame chattaro tama parayano tamo jyoti parayano jyoti tama parayano jyoti jyoti parayano. These are the 4 persons which Buddha explained how to mold their lives, right? You may understand what I am explaining. So did you get what I explained here up to now?
Yes, Honorable Sir.
Okay. And I think today you are joining only Chief Nun of Chandrodaya Pirino, right?
No. The young ones also joining now because I gave a laptop for them.
Could they hear me?
Yes, they also can hear.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, if I want to ask questions, could they speak?
Just moment, please. I need some maybe two more. 1 minute, please.
Okay, no problem. So can other turn on your camera? Because newcomers are coming. Okay. Then I will also turn on my camera. Okay. So I think you may got the point what I'm explaining here.
Honorable Sir, I have sent that a link to several groups, but only 5 people here.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So if whether one person join, I will do my sessions. Because I have the attitude to do something. And I want to do something because I have been learning for a long time these things, concepts, teachings. I want to share these things to the society. Okay. I'm asking and requesting, and I'm asking you to turn on your camera because it is very convenient for us to discuss. Because this is a kind of discussion rather than preaching or explaining something to the audience. Okay, I will explain. Let's move on to the lesson. So, the all-knowing Buddha has taught us that there are 4 kinds of people and how they would mold their lives. තථාගත බුදුරජාණන් වහන්සේ දේශනා කරලා තිබෙනවා there are 4 kinds of people. පුච්චලය වර්ග 4ක්. And how they mold their lives. ඒ කියන්නේ කොහොමද ඒ කට්ටිය තමන්ගේ ජීවිතය නිර්මාණය කරගන්නේ, සකස් කරගන්නේ. Mold means, you know, mold means something which we made of mud. You know, for example, pot. So when it refers here, we mold means we make something better one. Okay, we have good finishing. So here we use the term mold means ඒ කියන්නේ ලස්සනට නිර්මාණය කරනවා. කොහොමද හදාගන්නේ, සකස් කරගන්නේ. These are the 4 kinds of people that Buddha explained. Tamo tama parayano. What is the meaning tamo? Tamo means the darkness. You know, everyone knows about darkness. And also tama means same meaning. It also refers to the darkness. Parayano means becomes or attaining. So that means tamo tama parayano means those who go from darkness to darkness. So for example, we can see the modern world. So the modern world goes from darkness to darkness. So they have made nuclear weapons, you know, atom bombs. So this scientific development, this scientific advancement directly affect to the world very badly, very severely. So this is Buddha refers in this meaning, those who go from darkness to darkness, which means that means one who goes to from bad side to more bad side, more worst, or the right. So while leading a miserable life, they commit more evil. So presently, one who lives miserable life, and also he furthermore continuously commit more evil. So this life would definitely be a miserable one for in his or her next existence. So this is the first person, right? So the second person that Buddha mentioned here, tamo jyoti parayano. Tamo, I already explained, darkness. Jyoti means light or delight, brightness. You know, for example, you know, when sun rises early in the morning, it brights whole world, right? Particular continent or a certain area. So that means, for example, so jyoti means light, brightness, delight. So tamo jyoti parayano means those who go from darkness to light. So that is very important. So Buddha has mentioned once, if one person knows that he has made a mistake, then he can correct himself, or he could be able to do, could not be able to commit more wrong things anymore, because he already understand that he had the mistake, right? So knowing that they are suffering in this life, so in this very life, one suffering because he has committed certain bad, wicked, cruel things, right? So due to that, from their previous bad karma, and they try to cultivate nobility in their present life, right? Lives. So knowing that he has due to his bad previous actions, he spent more difficult, tough life in this very moment. So understanding and realizing that, having understood that particular reason, he tries to cultivate nobility in their present life. So it would be definitely helpful in his next lives. So I think you may understand what I'm explaining here. Could someone explain that what you have understood by these two, about these two persons? Could someone explain these things to me? I want to know that whether you have understood or not. කාට හරි පුළුවන්ද පැහැදිලි කරන්න? කාට හරි පුළුවන්ද explain කරන්න? මොනවද මං කිව්වේ කියලා? ඇත්තටම මේ විදිහට නම් කරන්න අපහසුයි, because you have to speak. Otherwise, how do you preach the Dhamma in English if you are not speaking?
Darkness means if somebody do bad things, because of the Buddha's Dhamma still arising. So we should follow the path, the Buddha's Dhamma. So if somebody not follow the Dhamma and they follow the bad way or unwholesome way or sin like that, it's like darkness.
Yeah, could you explain about what is the meaning? Tamo, tama, parayano means first one. If you explain about that particular person, that person goes from darkness to darkness. That means one who goes to...
Yeah, because the people... Yeah.
Yeah, you can...
People, when the people do bad things, definitely in this life also they're full of darkness, and after that they also go to hell. That's also darkness.
Wow.
This life and next life full of darkness because of the person's bad activities, because of their unwholesome actions and sinful life.
Okay, thank you, man. Answer. Is this chief nun of Chandrodaya Pirivana?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's move on to third person, Jyoti Tama Parayano. You know already what Jyoti means, right? Jyoti means light.
Jyoti means light. Jyoti means brightness.
Brightness. Okay, thank you. And the Tama means, or Tamo means darkness. Parayano means goes or chaining or converting, like that. Okay, so that means Jyoti Tama Parayano, those who go from light to darkness, right? It is a very sad thing, no? It is very sad thing if a person goes light to darkness. We cannot imagine, no? For example, today in this world that we are living, most of the people uh, most of the people belong to this category, right? So
Yeah.
due to certain perspectives and reasons, for example, association of bad friends, right? Due to lack of kalyana mitta, or good friends, noble friends. So most of the people converting or uh, turning on to light to darkness, right? So it is a very sad thing to discuss. While enjoying their lives with previous good karma, they commit more evil, right? Because they spend this life very happily, prosperous, and very beautiful life, more luxurious life. Because why they got this uh, fantastic life? Because of due to his previous good actions, kusala karma or punya karma. So they're consuming their previous punya karma or past punya karma and consuming their life. They enjoy their lives, right? So they don't know how they got this life. Why did have such kind of beautiful life? They don't understand, and having not understanding that, they commit more evil. They commit more evil, right? I think you may understand. The final one, Jyoti Jyoti Parayana. Those who go from light to light, Jyoti Jyoti, while experiencing a pleasurable life, and they do more meritorious deeds to gain more happiness in their future lives. I think it is very clear for you. So Buddha admire this fourth person, right? And also Buddha did not admire about three persons. First one, we should eradicate it. Second one also should be abandoned. And the third one should be eradicated or definitely must be rejected. And finally, Buddha has admired and appreciated fourth person, which goes from light to light. So we also must focus on our lives, right? We also try to go from light to light, right? We must understand why we got this fantastic, beautiful, noble life, because due to our past actions, good or bad, right? So it is not only one, only the fact, but there are four other factors. These are called you know what is called them niyama dhamma, right? So we have 5 niyamas. And also meritorious deeds to gain more happiness in their future lives. That means one who does more meritorious deeds to gain more pleasure life in their uh, next births, right? I think you may understand what I'm explaining here. So I have given you a vocabulary. I have given you with a photograph, right? So you can go through uh, that certain photography which I provided to group, and also you can learn by heart them and recite, and you can use them to preach